Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome back to another exciting episode of Starbirds. So here we are in Sector 6. So if you haven't been watching the playthroughs already, the gist of the game is to collect minerals within a galaxy or solar system. By collecting them from these asteroids, we will combine the minerals to complete quests via items like laboratories and things like that. And once the main quest line has been completed, we'll be able to progress on to the next quadrant or the next sector. So first of all, it wants me to create insulation mesh covers. Okay, that'll be because of the coldness of space. So one thing I have noticed straight away is it doesn't really give you much guidance on what you need to do. So I find the best thing to do is just enter the asteroids. And if there is something that appears, it normally comes up in like a chat. There's not much on here that I can see, so let's just put a launch pad. There we go. It looks like I'm going to be able to get plenty of water from here. So from what I've seen so far, water is one of the main elements. So it's probably good to have just one specific asteroid just for water, where I can have lots of launch pads sending the water off to different asteroids. So let's just quick check here. So oxygen. So plenty of oxygen on here, sorry. Let's just put one of those on there for the moment. Just so we've got an oxygen supply coming in and we can take that quest. It looks like there is plenty of methane in that. Yep, lots of methane on this one. And some more oxygen to produce water. Probably is silicon. Is that silicon as well, but you can't quite mouse over it? Let's just get some methane on the go. But we don't want that one, we want that one. Let's just do that, just so we've got a methane supply. And that way we can accept this quest. Let's get some more credits. And let's see what's on the third asteroid. And let's just put the launch pad here. Got the oxygen to produce water with, some methane. And let's have a look, what's that one? Sulfur. So what you'll find is as you progress, the quests will become more and more difficult, where you'll need to start combining elements. So it's best just to play through each quest, accept them, and then start making the materials as and when they're required. So here we need sulfur. So we've got methane on that, methane on that. We need to find a sulfur supply. So let's have a quick look at the nearby asteroids. We're looking. Oh, there's some sulfur on there. How did I miss it? There we go. That's what we want. We want this sulfur. Oh, we've got a melter. I'm sure that will come in handy soon. And now we just want one sulfur and a launch pad. Let's take some more research points. Let's just accept the main quest and just leave it down there. Just while we wait, we're going to discover what's on these other asteroids, I think. So let's just start discovering everything. Now let's take some more tech points. And uranium, I believe we can do that one. So let's take it. Yep, because we've got uranium on here. Got uranium on that one as well. Well, it looks like there's gold on that one. Oh, more asteroids to discover. And uranium all the way over here as well. Right, okay. What I did find on the last sector was these asteroids where there's nothing on them. I didn't really find a use for it until the end, when what I realised was if you need something like water or oxygen that combines with quite a lot of elements to create things, but you've only got like a 1 or 2 supplies on planets, instead of sending lots of launch pads off the one asteroid, what you can do is send one launch pad off here and a landing spot here, and then lots of different launch pads of this asteroid, so you can branch it out, and you'll probably get to see that in this sector. So let's just continue through. So we want uranium, so I'm probably just going to take it from here for now. So I'm wondering if I try not to mix the elements if I can, just because if you put different elements on launch pads, when it comes to sending those supplies or diverting them to combine something to complete a quest, and it's got other elements mixed in with it, you end up having 2 resources leaving the asteroid. So let's just put... right, okay, so I think I know what this is for. Is this for... Oh, I need carbon and acid. I'm guessing it's for making ice, basically. Or melting it. So then we can access these resources. So can I access plutonium on any other asteroid? This one. Let's have a look. Let's just put a launch pad here. Oh, I think I can just get to some there. Oh, we got some here as well. Okay. Let's just put another launch pad here so it's closer. And we'll take that and we'll just put one there for now. One thing I think I've been doing wrong in the other sectors is just overcomplicating things by adding lots of extractors in unnecessarily. So what I'm going to try and do is just put one extractor, and then as the requirement for the resources increase, then I'll increase the extractors. So for now, let's just take some more research points. Yeah, some more research points again. We're just waiting for this uranium to come in. So I think like now, uranium is normally quite good because it can power my nuclear plants. I think it's probably a good idea to get a second extractor for the uranium. So let me just... Suppose I can just put them straight in like that. Just to speed up the uranium supply. Okay, so I did see gold and silicon both on the map. So let's have a quick check on both of those. The gold was on here, so can I access the gold is the next question. There's one thing I'm going to have to start doing is checking the asteroids first to see if I can get the mineral, which I can't. I like to try and put the launch pads as close as I can as well, so let's just put another launch pad here. The gold there we go. And then we'll accept that quest. Let's just get a second one on the go. There we go. And we'll wait for that gold resource to come in. So my idea here is to try and keep the supply chain as clean as possible. And only combine them when I need to combine them. And always have a nice supply coming into my space station. So let's go with a few more credits for now. I do have a sulfur supply coming in, do I not? Oh yeah, it is coming in, yeah. Okay, so my next one, I think silicon's going to be the easier one. So I'm going to try and get all the raw materials first, so things that I don't need to combine. So silicon would be the next one, and then we've got titanium as well. So you know, carbon, then I have to start combining things. So let's just look for some silicon. We've got silicon on that one. We've only got silicon on that one. Oh no, we've got silicon on this one too. Okay. So what I can do is I'm probably just gonna go off. No, we'll try this one. Just because we haven't got a launch pad on it. Oh wow, okay. It doesn't look like we can access anything at the moment until we can put this down the melter. So let's just go back here and hopefully we can get some silicon. Can we access any silicon? It doesn't look like it. Nope. Yeah. So what I'm going to have to do is cancel this one. I can't get the silicon at the moment. What did I need to create the extractor or the melter? Let me just quickly drop back on here. Okay, so to make the melter, it wants some carbon and some acid. So let's try and make carbon first, I think. So we're going to need some methane and oxygen. And I think they're both on the same asteroid, so let's have a quick check. So what was I saying? Methane and oxygen. So accept that quest. And let's get some more tech points. Yeah, they're both on here. If I can access them both. Are there anywhere else? Methane there. They're both on here as well. So we'll quick check on this one. Because I've already got a launch pad, haven't I? So that's sulfur. Plenty of oxygen. It's just the methane. So we need somewhere to get, or methane, depending on where you're from. what about on here? Can I access anything? Oh, hold on. Here we go. So oxygen and methane. Right, okay. So let's just... Where's the best place to do this at? Just need some open space. I think he is fine. Let's just get down a chemical lab right here. And then we'll put a launch pad here, I think. And we just need one extractor there. The one there. And that should produce carbon. There we go. So now we have our carbon supply. So then we also needed, ooh, not that one. Acid. So acid, again, we need methane, but we need to mix it with sulfur. In a chemical lab. I need preferably an asteroid with methane and sulfur on, which was this one. And yep, we can access both of them. I think we just delete that for now. I think if we put a chemical lab here, and let's just accept these. Oh, I'm not making any of those. I mean, I'm about to make acid, so I'll take this quest. And we definitely need more credits urgently. Put launch pad on there. And we just want an extractor. Oh, that isn't right. We don't want it on that one. We want it on this one. That there. Connect that up. Oops, what happened there? And we want that there and connect that up. Should produce acid. There we go. So that's acid done. And now we should be able to produce what we need. So we wanted... Where was that? We need silicon, didn't we? So we want to be on here. And what we want to do is we want to create one of these. Oops. So we just want the research to be completed first. Let's go for more credits quickly. And we're going to get silicon next, so we'll just accept the solar cells. Now we'll just patiently wait for these to be completed. Okay, now we've got the melter. Perfect. Okay, so does that mean we can now use it on here? Let's have a look. So if we... No, we don't want that. We want a melter. So where's the silicon? I believe this is the silicon. So we'll just put that right about there. Oh yes, perfect. Then we will add a launch pad and an extractor for the silicon, and there's our silicon supply. And we'll get more credits. Just take a quick drink while we wait for this to come in. Okay. Just fast forward it a little bit. I mean, it does use my tech points, but we've got a few spare. There we go. Okay, let's work on aluminium, I think. Just see if there is somewhere to extract that. Aluminium. Got one on here. Got one on that. I think we're okay just to take it from this one. I just need an extractor for this one. Oh, that was quite lucky. We're right next to it. We'll take aluminium supply. And then we can do this quest. And let's get some more credits. By the way, we can do the buggy trick. So instead of making the buggy drive around everywhere like this, like you're meant to do, you can just spawn it straight onto it and then just respawn it. I mean, it's a lot quicker. It is kind of cheating, I suppose, but oh well. Okay, so that's that one done. What are we waiting on here? We're just waiting for this aluminium. What I might do is quickly just put a second extractor down on the aluminium just to speed it up a little bit. Put it in that. There we go. Should be getting it twice as fast now. Okay, so let's take some tech points and fast forward this a little bit. Perfect, there we go. Okay, what's next? Titanium, because I don't need to combine anything. Yep. So let's just see if we can get titanium first. Got titanium on this asteroid. And we've got it on this one as well. We've got 3 metals on that one. I might just take it from this one though. Well, it looks like we might need an extractor here. Where is it at? I think that's titanium. Yeah, that looks like titanium there. We need a melter. Let's just put this right about. Yep, that's titanium. And there's our titanium supply. Accept that quest now. And we'll go with tech points and that'll let us fast forward it because we're running a bit low. Okay. Alright, what do we need to combine next? So, ceramic, aluminium and carbon. So where's our carbon supply first of all? Over here. So we can put more launch pads in to send the carbon somewhere. And we've got aluminium over here. We've also got it right here as well. Anywhere else? How many launch pads does this one have? I think this is quite a large one. We might do it on here actually. Let's just put a launch pad here for now. Okay. All the way over here. So let's just put a landing pad on here. Oh, hold on. I need a crucible donut. So just quickly, is there solar anywhere? Oh, there is. They can get 3 in there. 1, 2, 3. Just make sure we can fit 3 on that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Ah, but now we need to put the crucible somewhere. Gonna have to, oh no, we've got one right here. Or we can create a crater. But that uses up the points. I don't know if it's necessary right now. Let's just put it there. It should be alright. And we'll connect that power up. And then we just want an extractor here. Maybe 2. No, we'll just leave it as 1 actually. And then a launch pad over here. And we just want this carbon here. There's... oh, a carbon extractor's gone. Oh, here it is. Now, I don't really want to slow down this supply as much, so what I might do is just make another one. Yeah, let's just make another one. Let's just quickly accept these. We're working on ceramics, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Take that quest there. Ooh, 429 credits. Yes, please. Let's just quickly put another launch pad here. We want another chemical factory here. And we want that on the launch pad. Now, I might have needed a little bit of room there. I think it's okay. On there, on there. There we go. That should produce carbon. There we go. So now we've got 2 carbon supplies coming there. That's the second one, and we want to send that to this landing pad here. And then we should be producing ceramic, I think. We want some more credits. Yep, ceramic is now being produced. Perfect. Okay, let's take some more tech points, I think, at the moment. There we go. That's that quest done. Okay, let's combine some silicon with acid to make circuit boards. Okay. Silicon and acid we need. Where's our acid supply? Over there. Where's our silicon? Oh, we've got a few choices. We already have a second launch pad on here, which isn't being used. So what I might do is produce some more acid on here, which was the methane mixed with the sulfur. Probably best to use this launch pad, I think. So we want launch pad. Let's just accept the quest. We're making circuit boards, so we'll go for that one. One of those, and it was the chemical factory. And that into there. That should produce acid. Yep, perfect. Because then we'll take one of these acid supplies. I'm going to land on this little small one. Yeah, I'm just thinking of which one's the best one to use. Because there's a launch pad, so we'll just land here, I think. Oh, what did I need to mix it with, actually? The silicon supply, which is all the way over here. So, yeah. I think this is best being the landing spot here. We want silicon, and we want it to go into a... Oh, there's a thing. We have power. Oh, we got power right here. Oh, this is quite useful, actually. What we'll do then is... It won't let me put it up there. Do that. One. Is it gonna let me clip it in? It's not, is it? Yeah, let's just do that again. 1, 2, 3. It should be fine. Might have to run the pipe all the way around. But then we want... Oh, I can't make the components lab. Why can't I make... Oh, I don't have enough credits, that's why. Do you know? That goes into there. That goes into there like that. The power goes into there like that. And then we just need to get the acid over, don't we? So we'll take one of these acid supplies and we'll put it on that landing pad. So acid and silicon, yeah. Should change when this lands. Assuming that I've done it correctly. Yep, there we go. Being produced. Now let's speed that up a little bit. Let's get some more credits on the go. And let's get some tech points. Perfect. Okay, what is next? Some glass, so ceramic and aluminium. So ceramic. Oh, here we go. It's going to start getting quite complex here. Where is our ceramic supply? Yeah, it's this one. So ceramic and what did I say I need? And aluminium. Oh, luckily it's on the same planet. So what we can do is use the ceramic. It's aluminium. Okay. Just need a power source. Okay, so it looks like we're going to need to use a nuclear reactor here. Okay, so let's just branch this off. 50% of it. Oh, we want this one, wouldn't we? Yeah. Glass. Components lab, which we will just put right. Oh, we want to go to a different launch pad, don't we? All the way down here, I suppose. Shame I can't just steal power from here as well. I don't think I can. Nope. Well, let's just put an aluminium here. And then we want to, from here, we want half of this into that. And then we want a launch pad into there like that. So we just need power. And the only way we're getting power is nuclear. So it's going to have to come in here. And we want a landing pad. Put some uranium. Then we want to power that into that. We just need to get some uranium here. So where's my nearest uranium supply? I suppose I could take it from here. Let's have a look. Where's this closest one? Down here. Right, okay. Quickly accept these quests. We'll take some more credits. And some more tech points. We want a launch pad here. We want to melt all this. Now two extractors there, so it's a big enough supply. And we're going to send that uranium all the way over here. Which should power the factory. Assuming that I've done that correctly. Oh, there's no power. Why isn't it working? Reconnect that. Oh, that was weird. We should be producing glass, which we are, and that's that quest complete. Perfect. Okay, moving on. Let's take some more tech points. So we can go for the light aluminium, which is just silicon and aluminium combined. Let's just see which asteroids these materials want. So those three, aluminium. It would have been good to use this one, but there's no more launch pads on this one. You got silicon over there. I've got plenty of aluminium here, so I might send an aluminium supply over here. Or vice versa, actually, because it looks like there's more launch pads and landing pads on here. Where's our silicon again? Oh, we could take it from here. Let me just quickly see whereabouts the silicon was on this one. is the silicon? Oh, there is that. Okay. Yeah, I think it's best to take from this one. That silicon? I believe so. Let's just melt that. Put a launch pad on that. Extractor fan here. There's our silicon supply. And on here, we need a landing pad, preferably near some aluminium. Let's just do it here, I think. Oh, I can't fit another one in there. Surely you can move one over. Oh, if I'm quick enough. There we go. So we just need a landing pad here. Let me just accept this. A launch pad here. And, oh, I need a crucible actually. Can I fit? Oh, luckily there's power right there. That was quite lucky. You got 1, 2. Oh, that didn't quite fit. Oh, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we're just going to need to put a crate here, I think. Because I don't think there's one to put the crucible in. Oh, there is. Oh, I might as well just use that then. So let's just link the power up first. Oh, I might as well. Okay, yeah. Delete that. Move the launch pad over here just because it's closer. Yep. And then aluminium supply. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Now we just need to get the silicon to this landing pad. We want to take you to here. And then fast forward. Let's get some more credits quickly. Yep, so we're producing light alloy. I'll just wait for that quest to be completed. Okay, perfect. Ooh, we got a new one, a feather. Okay. I need to heat the habitats, right, okay. It's undiscovered. So I don't know if I can do this yet, can I? What tech points? Oh, I need a habitat, whatever that means. So it needs to go on a... Oh, I've got everything that I need to make one. So I suppose I'll research it. Looks like it needs to go on a crater, which is one right there. There's 2 right there. It'll depend if it requires a power source, because if it requires a power source, I'll need to pull uranium, I think, on the planet, if there's no solar on here, actually. Oh, there is. There's a big solar patch on here. Let's just speed this up till this is completed. And we'll accept some more tech points. Oh, this research is a bit slow. Some more credits quickly. Okay, so now that's researched. Let's see where we can place it. Yep, so we can place 2 down here. So let's just put one right there first. So it only needs 2 power as well. But luckily for us, there's solar right here. I want to try and be efficient as possible in putting these in. One there, one right there. Okay. Oh, I need to connect it to a launch pad, don't I? Which is on the wrong side, so we'll move the launch pad over here, I think. There we go. That should be feathers. Just delete that one for now. And we're producing some feathers. Let's get some tech points now. Yep, some more tech points. And we'll speed it up a little bit. More tech points. I mean, I've got plenty of credits for the moment. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I think that's what I need to produce to complete this sector. Oh, but I need a stuff factory. You know, it just creates stuff. But I need to make threads. So apparently, you know, create a product. Oh my. Okay. So I need to create plastics. So I need to make gold with plastics. Yeah. So obviously you can't just jump straight to doing this. You need to complete the other quests first. So let's just start by making some hydrocarbons. So methane and carbon. Okay. So methane, there's plenty of methane. Where's the carbon at again? Oh, luckily it's all on here. I'm sure there's a launch pad to use as well. Oh, still got fast forward on. There's a waste of tech points. Accept that quest. Get some more tech points. Right, okay. So, we want carbon with the methane. Where's all of our carbon supplies? How many do we have? These are both producing carbon. So, what I am going to do is it worth me? Yeah, I think it's worth me just creating another one, isn't it? Just so I don't affect these supplies. Yeah, let's just do that quickly. Where's the launch pad? It's all the way over here though, the launch pads. I'm just deciding where the best place is to make this. I can't build on top of the hilltops, so the splash come all the way around here. It's just gonna have to be a long tube, isn't it? Okay. So, let's just put an extractor down for each one of these. I mean, this is really the only feasible place I can put it is like here, I think. One of those. Gonna need 2 of those, I think. 1 of those. We're gonna need 1 there. 1 there. So they go in first. Use the carbon. Make sure I get this right. And then after that, we add another one. Then we go to our launch pad. There we go. Perfect. So even though the end is in sight and we can almost produce these, we still need to produce the other elements first. But we don't want to affect the rest of our chain supply, so it does get more and more complex as it goes on. Let's take a few more credits. Fast forward this a bit. Sorry, I am still suffering from this flu a little bit. Okay, what's next? So I think plastics will be the next one. So the hydrocarbons we would just produce, we need to put in a refine. Oh, so that should be simple enough to do. So we'll take that quest. And it was on here, wasn't it? Because what we will do... Where have we gone? To here. Yeah. Because all we will do here is first of all turn that off. We'll just delete that. We'll split the supply, so 50% goes to the launch pad and 50% goes to a refinery. We can squeeze it in there. And then that will go to a launch pad over here. And then I should be producing plastics, which we are. Cool. And then speed up again. Just gonna wait for these plastics to come in. There we go. Okay, let's just turn off double speed. Okay, what's next? Is iron. I'm going to say iron is just a straightforward. Yeah, we'll take iron. Don't know why I haven't got that yet. There's not much coming from here. And I don't think I'm going to need any more methane and silicon as far as I'm aware. So I think I'm just going to take the iron supply from here. Launch pad. Yep, there's an iron supply right there. Let's mine some iron. And that should be that one done. Oh, 72 iron. Let's speed this up a little bit. Let's just... one of these down here. We'll mine twice as much. And then speed that up, I think. Some more tech points. So the iron is coming in. We need quite a large amount of it. I'm not sure how many more materials there are to be manufactured. Okay, that's the iron in. Let's just slow that down a minute. So we could do strong alloy next, I think. Now we have an option, so we can combine the iron with the carbon. And we do have plenty of carbon now, so that might be easier. Actually, titanium. Where was our titanium? Oh, I've got them both on here, actually. And there's a spare launch pad, so yeah. So I need... what did I need to make it? a crucible. Yeah, that should be alright. So titanium and iron. Over which one here? Where's that launch pad that we're not actually using? This one. There's iron. There's titanium. Oh, that was quite lucky. Is there a crater already? There is, but it's all the way over there. Okay. What about power sources? Right, okay, so we might have an issue. Because we'd need a landing pad for uranium to come in. Because this needs power, does it not? Let me just double check. Yeah, it needs power. So we can't use that one. So what other options did we have here? Let's just take this quest because we know we want to do this one. And let's just take some more tech points. And a lot of credits, why not? So the other option we have, we've got a titanium supply here, so we could send it over to here. But I don't really want to affect this one because this is where our uranium comes from, and if I need to put another nuclear power plant on, I don't want to be putting any more landing pads unnecessarily on here. Let's think this through. What about this option? Iron and carbon. Carbon only has one source, and that's here, but we could split it and send some carbon over to any one of these iron supplies. As long as I can put a crucible on it. What's gonna work best here? Let's just see, can I put a crucible on here? Oh, there's loads of plutonium here though. I don't really want to affect that. That's probably the best place where I'll get plutonium from. So can I put... Because there's already a launch pad here. Can I put a landing one? And we'll send the titanium over to here. If I can put a crucible down. Is the next thought. I can put one there. Okay. And there is uranium, so I can power it. Yeah, so this will work. Is that gone? Yeah, we'll use this. So we know we want that there. And then we know that we want a power supply, which will be this nuclear power plant. Which we'll just put it like that. One extractor, is that enough to power it? We'll find out in a minute. And then there's the iron supply. And all we need is a landing pad here for the titanium to come into. That needs another one, I think. Does it? Just put another extractor down. There you go. Twice as much now. I think we got enough credits for now. Not that it matters. Yeah, we'll just take more tech points. So all we need is the titanium to come to this landing pad. So where's all our titanium at? We don't want to affect that one, so we want titanium to come from here. Oh, there's plenty on here, isn't there? Where's it at? There it is. Oh, there's no more launch pads here. Okay, it's gonna have to be from the other planet then, isn't it? Or the other asteroid, sorry. So we'll send the titanium over from here. Yep, it's gonna have to be this one. Let's just put it right there. We want an extractor. And then we want to connect one of our titaniums, I believe is this one, onto this landing pad here it was, wasn't it? And let's speed that up. There goes the titanium. And here comes a strong ally. Perfect. Right, okay, what's left? Okay, so we've still got a bit more to go. Next we need to create a thread. No, we don't. We need to create a conductor first. So plastic and gold. Oof. The gold's on here. Where's our plastic gone? No, plastics. Plastics on here. Do I have any more launch pads on here though? Oh, we're gonna have to take the supply. Oh no. I've got no more launch pads on there. Right, okay. How am I gonna do this? Right, there's 2 carbons coming out of there, which I might need to combine and use this, I think. So how this works is put a launch pad on there, put another launch pad on here, and you put a landing pad here. The supply comes in, 50% goes to this one, 50% goes to that one. Just gonna make sure I connect these back up to where they belong. So go back onto this one. So we've got 2 lots of carbon supply somewhere. Which one? One is here. And one is there. Right, okay. So what you want to do is stop that supply there and reroute that all the way around into the same one. And this 1 carbon supply needs to come all the way onto this one. And you got 1 going to home base and then 1 going to, I forgot where it went. I think it was here. I think it was this one. Just fast forward that a second, see what happens. And that has now freed up 1 of these launch pads. Let's just get some more tech points. Oh no, I've messed this up somewhere. Yeah, this one here. Oh, it's been produced. No, it's still working. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. It's fixed. Perfect. Right. So now we've freed up 1 of these launch pads. We can continue on. Where's it gone? Because we want to get the plastic. Yeah, that was it. We want a plastic to go all the way over to here on a landing pad. And just quickly, is there a power supply around here somewhere is the next question. Which there is. Let's just build this first. So, 1, 2. Let's try and be efficient as possible. 3. And we know that's going to go into a robotics factory. I've selected the wrong one. Or components factory. So power supply into that. And then it was the gold. Is it not somewhere? Yeah, I might want to move these along quickly. Let's just quickly one that. Use that. And then we need a landing pad here. Put another there like that. We just want to get the plastic to this one. So we want to go on here. Where's the plastics at? This one here. Oh, it's going to go all the way around there as well. It's going to go all the way around there. So the only thing I can really do is split it. So half of that is going to go to this launch pad all the way over here. And then, whichever one it is, don't think it matters which one it is, you want you to come down to here. And that should produce the conductors. Let's just take these ones away. Being produced, perfect. Here comes the last conductors. Perfect. Okay, what is left? Oh, we don't know the last 2 components. So we need to create threads. So the conductors need to be mixed with the feathers. Well, we've got plenty of feathers going on here, so we know what we need. Yeah, what we'll do quickly. I want another habitat right here. And we need a power supply for that habitat. So 1. Didn't like that, did it? I think I can just do that and take that to the habitat, yes? Yep, that still worked. What did I need again? Let's accept that. I need to mix it with a components lab as well. Annoying. So I know I'm going to need at least 3 of these down here. I'm going to have to rearrange all these. I need to fit 7 of these things in. One, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Link all these up. And then I'll see, can I go around the career? Yeah. Because I'm gonna need a components factory. I'm gonna need to make some room for it, I think. Just put that there. Components factory here. Right. So now we can produce more feathers, which are going to go in here. We need a landing pad here and a launch pad here. And we just need to link up the power supply. Like that. Oh, it says in one shot. Why am I one shot? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Not all these connected or something. Nope, there we go. No, it says on one shot. I don't know why. Oh, that's going to irritate me. There we go. Happy now? See, that definitely is 8. That needs 2, that needs 2, and that needs 3. Well, quick math says that's 7. It needs 8, but never mind. We just needed to get... Let's just accept that quickly. The conductors. So we want to take some of the conductors over to here. Where's our conductors at again? Here. Conductors, there they are. So what we'll do is we'll just put a launch pad here. We'll split them 50-50. One can go that way, some can go that way. Speed that up a little bit. And I think it's this one. Center that. And it should stay reducing them. There we go. And then I think we just need to produce one more item for this sector. Just keep accepting these quests. Like I said before, we want to have as many supplies as possible going to the space station, just so then we can do the side quests quite easily without affecting the rest of our supply. They're going to combine. I think the trickiest thing is finding out what resources can actually be produced on what asteroids. What's the most efficient way to do it without like requiring extra creators or power supplies and things like that. This is coming in really slowly. There's not much I can do about it, I don't think. We just got to be patient and wait for these to come in. Come on. Almost there. Just 5 more to go. I think at this point I don't need to take any more side quests. Okay, so I think there's just one more final quest. And that is this one. We just need to combine the feathers with the conductors, which will be on here. Oh, but it says that we need something to unlock it. This stuff factory, so we need to research this quickly. I wonder if this needs a power supply actually. Okay, let's have a look and see what it needs. We've unlocked the stuff factory. Does this require power is the question. Oh, it needs to be placed. Oh, okay, that needs to be placed on a clear area. So let's have a look. Let's just clear an area. Just to make it a bit easier. Let's just do that. Okay, what's the requirement of this stuff factory? Oh yeah, it needs plenty of power. Right, okay. In that case, what we're going to do is going to put a landing pad here, and we're going to bring some uranium in. Then we know that we need to combine some elements. Where's that? Yep, here we go. So the feathers with the conductors. So we're going to have to split that. I mean, we're barely producing here as it is, but... Oh, what have we done? Why won't it let me drag that? Okay. It won't let me drag it in. Let's just come back out and go back in again. That's weird. No, I didn't want to do that. Why won't it let me split it? Oh no, hold on. I've done that the wrong way around, that's why. Yeah, that's right, that's right. So this needs a power source. So we need a nuclear reactor in there. Right. And we should have, yeah, here. I think we should have a launch pad here. There is. So we want a launch pad here. We want to extract at least, I'd say at least 2, maybe 3 uranium. Just to be on the safe side. We're going to take that uranium and we're going to land it here to power that. And then we just need a feather supply, which we will steal. Where's the closest one? This one. Which one has the most feathers coming in? I mean, this one's backdated, so put that down there. Landing pad, and then it just needs a launch pad, doesn't it? I think I've done that right. We're about to find out. Let's fast forward. Did I do that correct? Oh, it says being produced. I mean, slowly, but it is being produced. Oh, here we go. No, hold on. Why does that say? The out of 7, but that says 4 out of 16. I mean, they are being produced just very slowly. Oh, what? Okay, I don't know why that's stuck on craftable. But I think we've done it. We've done it. I hope you're enjoying this gameplay. If you want to see some more Starbird, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to give this game a try for yourself, you can download it on Steam. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Thanks guys, bye.